I'm Drew Bringhurst, Vice President of Client Engagement at EFS ESOP Consultants, a firm that for the last 40 years has been helping business owners across the country sell their company to their employees through an employee stock ownership plan. This is episode 3 of our multi-segment series titled The Parman Energy ESOP Success Story. In this episode called Ownership That Fuels Outrageous Service, we take a closer look at how 10 years of employee ownership has shaped a culture where people are truly invested, take pride in their work, and deliver exceptional service every time. At Parman Energy Group, service isn't just a part of the job, it's personal. When employees have real ownership, their mindset shifts, and as you'll see in this episode, how delivering totally outrageous customer service becomes the norm. Let's take a look at how that ownership mentality continues to drive value for Parman Energy's people, customers, and business.
Employee ownership has changed Parman drastically.
One of the big things for me in recruiting when I sit down with an applicant has been talking about the ESOP piece. The ESOP piece is what brought me to Parman. It was a gentleman that was still at the previous organization. He's like, hey, Parman Energy, who just bought us out, I think you'd fit in well here. We have a lot of the same great people that were at the previous ownership, and there's no end in sight. We each can make a difference in impacting that value. I think you want to be a part of it, and I'm very happy that I did.
I've been here 35 plus years. There's a mindset that the people display now that hasn't always been here, and I attribute a lot of that to the ESOP and the employee owner. I know there are good cultures in privately owned companies, but I think it does step it up a level when we're all in the same arena with ultimately the same objective.
It's less stressful since it became employee-owned. The attitude, the environment, just a lot of issues that needed to be dealt with has been dealt with. Whatever you need is getting done quicker.
It's made us much more laser focused on our primary objectives, and in particular, totally outrageous customer service. We're all rowing in the same direction with that common goal in mind.
One of the things that we do here on a regular basis is have collaborative conversations with the other employee owners about what truly it means to have a sense of ownership and what the customers really mean to them using what we refer to as totally outrageous customer service to bring that value to the customers.
Recently, we did have a customer that had an order that came in and we were transferring the product to another warehouse. We did not know the urgency of the order, so they called us on a Friday and wanted the product that day. So I had to come up with ideas of what we could do to make this happen, even though it really wasn't anybody's fault. But the customer needed it, and so we ended up hot-shotting the product down to them. They got it by 2 o'clock that afternoon, and it made the customer happy. When you go to work, you should do 110%, but I think when you know that this is your company, you work harder. We give our 110%, and our customers benefit from that.
Once they see what an ESOP is and how their efforts are actually going towards the bottom line, the efforts they put in every day is what makes a difference, and ultimately a wealth building tool for each one of them. It's been instrumental in our success.